Hi there, welcome to Cord Cutters, the show that's all about watching all the TV you want without paying for an expensive pay TV subscription. And in this episode, we're going to transform an ordinary Roku media streamer into a DVR. Now, Roku is a great device for watching Netflix, watching Hulu Plus, a couple other channels, but it really doesn't have access to live television, live broadcast channels, and also getting archive broadcast. It's a little lacking aside from Hulu Plus. So we found a trick though to get all of that stuff that's coming over the air straight onto your Roku, and let's take a look at how that works. So if you want to turn your Roku box into a DVR, you need one accessory, and that's an ITV device like this ITV1 USB stick here, which essentially allows you with a regular antenna to watch TV on your computer, over-the-air television on your computer. And then you need to do one other thing, you need to get a special channel. It's a private channel on Roku, the Novia DVR channel. For that, you're going to go to a website, thenowhereman.com, and we're going to feature the address in the show notes to this episode. And once you're on that website, you scroll down a little bit, and you find the Novia DVR entry. And then it says, this is a private channel. To install it, click here. So you click on it. It is going to take you to the Roku website. If you are logged in already, you can simply add this channel. Otherwise, you have to log in at this point. And when you have done that, you go to Yes, Add Channel, click on it, and then it's going to tell you that it has added this channel to the Roku box. I prepared it already. It's on our TV here, the Novia DVR channel. We can access it, and it offers me two options essentially. You can access live TV with it, and you can access recordings with it, like as if you had a DVR, but we're going to take a look at the live TV first. And this takes a little while because it's streaming through our local network. And it also has to down convert the signals a little bit. We're going to access, let's say, educational channel here like PBS, a local PBS affiliate. Let's start streaming it. It converts it again. The signal gets degraded a little bit because it's too big of a file, too big of a stream. And this process kind of degrades the signal a little bit. And at the same time, occasionally, there might be some congestion in your network, so it might stutter occasionally. We have to see how this works out. There's various ways to optimize this, but let's see what we work with right here. And it is receiving, retrieving, and it takes a second, and then we are going to watch PBS live television on the Roku box streamed through the computer. And now, since it is a DVR essentially, or since it offers DVR functionality, you can of course also pause this at any point and then start play again and things like that. Now this is live television, which of course you could also just hook up your antenna to your TV. You don't need this complicated contraption. So let's take a look at the recordings, which is the really neat feature here. So we go up again, there's recordings. I have done a couple of those yesterday to kind of prepare for this show, and I have them in this all recordings folder. Let's access this recording of The Electric Company. Great show if you're 10 years old anyway. And it's retrieving again, and you're going to notice again, it is a little bit downgraded, and it might stutter every now and then. It's definitely not an HD picture. And the reason for that is that this is a little bit of a hack. This has been developed by a third-party developer who really just wanted to get more features to the Roku box. But he uses a functionality of the ITV device, which makes it possible to stream to your iPhone, essentially. And since this is the iPhone resolution, it is not HD, it's not the best quality. And there's a couple of ways to tweak this. We're going to provide a link in the show notes to this that show you how to improve the experience, and then you have to see what's possible in your network and kind of balance it out. But as you can see, again, DVR functionality, you can pause it, you can play, you can even fast forward through it if the network is going to do this, allow this for us here. And then we play and it loads up again, and it's basically a DVR recording on my Roku box. So this is an easy and interesting way to get more content on the Roku box, to turn your Roku box into a DVR. Now, is it a TiVo? Of course not. It doesn't have this extra functionality. It doesn't have the nice UI that the TiVo offers you. But then again, a Roku box is much cheaper. You don't pay monthly fees for it. And if you want to get more content on the Roku box, this is a nice hack to do it. And I have to really emphasize it is a hack, but I think it is really clever because it connects devices in a new way. And I always really like that when people find these new tricks to get more stuff out of a device that they already own. Now, if you own a Roku and you have a clever hack like this to share with us, or maybe you own another device, a boxy box, or a computer connected to your television, and you have found interesting and new ways to get content this way, we would love to hear from you. Send us your emails to cordcutters@gigaom.com, or you can get in touch with us on Twitter. We are @cordcutters. You can keep up with what we're doing there as well. And finally, of course, we have a website, gigaom.com/cordcutters, where we feature all these episodes, where we have all the show notes for this episode, all the links for it. And we're going to feature all the upcoming episodes with more gear, more devices, and more tricks and tips to cut cords.